welcome to Telile Today. If you're an avid Telile Today watcher, a while back we showed you, we took you on a tour of the Green Island Recycling Depot here in Sydney. And when we saw these little preformed bottles, well, when I saw them, I was really curious as to how that became a 2-liter bottle. So today we are at the Cape Breton Beverages site here in Sydney, and we're going to get a tour of the facility here. Joining us today is John McLean. Hi, John.
Hi, how are you, Rhonda?
Good. Now, here we are in Sydney, and we're at the Cape Breton Beverages site, and you're going to tell me who you are and what we're going to be looking at here today, okay?
Okay. We are in Sydney, but we're actually at Transatlantic Preforms Limited,
Okay.
which is a subsidiary of Cape Breton Beverages. Cape Breton Beverages owns most of this operation. This is the first stage of a bottle-producing operation that we have in this area. This is an injection molding facility where we produce what we call preforms that are used to make all types of bottles. In our case, anything from water bottles to consumer soft drink bottles to liquor bottles.
Okay.
So we're going to show you our operation here at the start, and then we're going to take you to our bottle blowing facility where we take the preform, we blow it into a bottle, and then we'll go to our beverage plant where we actually fill these bottles into product.
Okay, so we're going to get to see how Pepsi is made, how the bottle is made, how the Pepsi is put through the bottle, and where it goes from there.
Correct.
The whole process.
Correct.
Great.
Okay, this is a, like I said, it's an injection molding plant.
Okay.
We have 7 production lines in here. We're going to give you a brief tour of what we do. Just to give you a little bit of background, the material used in this process is a material called PET, which is polyethylene terephthalate. It's a petroleum product made of ethylene glycol, terephthalic acid. We buy this product in resin form, pelletized, out of South Carolina in the U.S. The material is brought in via bulk rail car with a transit time anywhere between 14 and 17 days. The material is taken into our siding, where it's conveyed into one of the 3 large silos that we saw outside when we were coming in. From there, the material is conveyed into what we call a dryer. It's very important in this process that the moisture be removed from the product. We do that for a period of time under certain conditions. That material is then taken, gravity fed, into any one of these 7 production presses, where the product is melted and fed into what we call a mold. These molds are all different sizes depending on the product we're producing. So we'll go from here and we'll take a look at actually where one of these is running.
Okay, good.
Okay. This is just one of our injection molding machines. These machines are all produced in Canada from a company called Husky in Bolton, Ontario, which is probably the leading producer in this type of equipment. As I explained earlier, the material is dried and conveyed to the machine via this hose you can see coming down to the roof line.
Okay.
From there it goes into what we call an extruder, where this material is melted and mixed and then transferred into what we call a shooting pot. This is a predetermined amount of material that is then going to be saved and shot into our mold.
Okay.
So the material goes into the mold. You can see the mold here.
Right here, yeah.
Right now these molds are being filled. Right here you're going to see this open up in a second.
This hot melted plastic is blown in them.
It's actually goes through a series of channels in the mold where it's fed through an opening, what we call a gate, and it's surrounded between a core and a cavity in order to make a cylindrical preform.
Okay.
Today we are producing a 94 gram, which is used for the liquor industry.
Okay. Now does it even put the threads on the bottle?
Yes, it does.
It does.
The thread is an integral part of the mold.
Okay.
Once the mold opens, it's taken out into what we call a takeout plate, where it's given additional time to cool, to solidify more before it's dropped into a conveyor, which we'll see on the other side.
Okay.
After it's cool, it's dropped onto what we call a conveyor, where it goes on a cleated conveyor. up into our packaging, which could be any one of several different packages. Today we're using a plastic blue bin that we use for a customer in Ontario. These bins belong to Transatlantic. We can ship upwards of 60 bins on an outgoing shipment, and we can take back as many as 240 empties.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said these are liquor bottles?
These are liquor bottles.
So what size will they be when they're blown?
These would be a 1.75 liter.
Now I see you have color samples there. Just to give you an idea.
Yes. Yeah, we make several different colors, and all the ones you see on display here are standards. So we go into production for these colors that the operator has a known standard to match his color up to.
Yeah. This looks like a...
This is actually no, it's not. It's a Bacardi product.
Oh,
it's the
is it?
Bacardi
Okay.
rum product, which most rum bottles are similar.
Okay.
Okay.
So is that what that is, a rum bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
This would be used for Russian Prince vodka.
Okay.
Okay. And this is for the Kuiper gin.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
And we also produce white.
Oh,
So we have a white sample, which is Malibu rum.
okay.
Okay.
Great. So does Bacardi get all their bottles from here?
I don't know that they get all their bottles from here. We don't supply to Bacardi directly. We supply to a blow molder in Ontario who has a contract with Bacardi to supply some of their products.
Do you do the pre-molds here, for example, for the half points and the little Mickeys, or no?
No.
Just the bigger bottles?
No, the smallest one we do is 375 ml,
Okay.
and the largest, I believe, is a 1.75.
Very interesting. So
And
are
then
they
this
all
up-
coming up here?
No, they're cool. They're cool to the touch. You can hold them in your hand.
Oh yeah.
You can see the thread is different from your normal beverage bottle.
Right.
It has a much deeper closure that goes on these, and actually an anti-locking device,
Yeah.
so cover won't come off.
Right. Neat.
Okay. So this pretty well sums up what we do here at Transatlantic. And we do have a warehouse which will take you through to show you some of the products that are going to be ready for shipment. Go this way. This is one warehouse we have here. We actually have 4 warehouses that we use. 2 in this location. We also have a location up in another facility here in the park, as well as at our bottle blowing facility where we also store some of our products that are ready to be shipped. Another interesting thing you may see out here is these super sacks of regrind that any product that is not suitable for a sale is ground up. Depending on what the problems are, some we can use back in our process up to a small percentage. Other products we sell to other manufacturers who probably will use it for manufacture a carpet or strapping or some other type of material.
Because when I went to Green Island Recycling Depot, she showed me a swab of carpeting, and she said it was done from recycled pop-up.
Right.
So that would be what you'd make it from?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Right. Well, this one means it's green resale regrind, which is a green product. We're going to resell it. The TAP regrind is regrind that we're going to use back in our process.
Oh. Hi, Mike.
How you doing today?
Good. Now, I understand John's going to leave this part of the tour in your care.
That's right.
And your name is Mike Basso, and you're in charge of this facility?
I'm the plant manager of Cape Breton Plastics, which is a subsidiary of Transatlantic Freeform.
And this is where the cool stuff happens, I hear. This is where the little bottles get to be big bottles.
This is it. This is what we do.
So from the plant we were just visiting, you take in, today I guess you're doing 7-Up?
Well, green bottles generally used for 7-Up. Canada Dry.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Depends on what they have on their line at the time.
Right.
We do a mixture of green and clear here for Cape Breton Beverages on the 2-liter, as well as other sizes that I'll show you later in our warehouse.
Okay. That's what you're doing today?
This is what we're doing today.
Okay. So they come in this form, and what happens?
In this form, we bring them in a hopper. We dump them into this hopper.
Right.
They're transferred up along the set of rollers, and they're broken into 4 lanes.
Okay.
Our machine here is equipped with a 4-lane oven, so we can blow 4 preforms at a time.
An oven, you said?
An oven.
Why an oven? Got to be reheated?
What we have to do is we have to reheat the preform to a bubblegum consistency.
Really?
Yes.
So it's stretchy if you were to...
So if we were to take a hot preform out of our oven, we should be able to take it and actually squeeze it together.
Okay.
So we call it a bubblegum consistency. It's just, it's not sticky, it's just pliable.
Okay.
From there, from the oven, it's transferred to what we call a reach and take, which is on the inside of the machine, which loads the preform back up onto another carrier chain, which comes down here to our 2-liter molds.
Okay. So what happens in here?
In here you can see our molds.
Yeah.
And there are 3-part molds. We have 2 halves and a bottom. Preform is taxied in on the carrier chain. Right. The mold actually locks up around the preform. Then with these stretch rods on the top, we take the preform, we stretch it out.
Oh, okay.
Then we apply a low air that makes a little bubble. And then we slam it, each preform with 600 psi.
Okay.
What it does then is it stretches the plastic out and touches the ice cold mold.
And it takes the shape of the mold it's in.
At that point, it becomes a bottle.
Okay.
So we hold it long enough for the plastic to become cool enough. Then we transfer it out, drop it down the chute, and it is down the line here.
Now, before you go, does the neck of the bottle go in the form, or no, the neck stays out? Because isn't this the same size as the little bottle we just saw?
Yes, this is already done for us at the preform plant.
Right.
So what we have to do is we have to heat the preform from under the neck all the way down.
Okay.
We never touch this.
Okay. Cool. Neat. So are they still warm when they come out? Are they still warm when they're coming out here?
The thicker part of the bottle would be still warm, being the base. The sidewalls, it's interesting because in the summertime when we have a little bit of humidity on a clear bottle, our bottles do not clear up from the condensation until they're probably almost over to our elevator going up to our palletizer.
From the heat?
Well, just from the cold hitting the hot air, outside air. You get a condensation on the bottle. Our molds are our water cooling our molds is down around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're just at the freezing point. So the bottle will feel cold to the touch on coming out.
Okay. Wow. So then what? They go all the way down this line?
We code them. So this is just part of our manufacturing process. It enables us to go out to any store, pick up any one of our bottles, and know exact date it was produced and what time it was produced. Okay. This is more for a quality control issue. Okay. It's something Pepsi had stipulated on all their bottles now. It gives us better control because if we have a problem with a certain batch of bottles, we know when they were made so we can actually go and find them. Because not only do we code them here, we tag them as they go into our warehouse. Okay. So they pass the coder, they go around the bend, they travel up an elevator and onto the palletizer.
Okay, and then what?
From the palletizer, they're palletized on pallets. They're automatically strapped, wrapped, sent to the warehouse where they're stored until an order comes in from Cape Breton Beverages for them.
Ready to fill.
Yeah. This machine takes the bottles that we've just seen from our RHBW, and it puts them on a pallet tier by tier. There's 96 bottles on each tier. Okay. A full pallet of 2-liter consists of 672 bottles.
Okay. Now you just laid a layer of cardboard.
Well, what we do is we put cardboard between each layer so the bottles will have something to sit on. Okay. Now he's getting ready to drop this pallet down. What it'll do here is it'll come out, it'll automatically strap the bottles. Okay. This gives us a chance to inspect it. Sometimes the operator will come down if anything falls off. Okay. It gives him a chance to see his bottles again before they go to the final stage of wrap.
Okay. And And we're pretty well to the top with the wrapping process.
And this will do the same thing coming back down.
Oh, it does it all the way up and all the way down. And then from here, where do we go?
We go to our warehouse.
Okay.
This is our holding warehouse. All the preforms that you'll see here are scheduled to be run at some point in time during the next couple of months.
Okay.
This is where we generally keep our product.
Okay.
Right? When we buy from Transatlantic, this is where the product will go.
Okay.
There's probably close to about 2 million preforms in here.
So every one of them big cardboard boxes is full of them little itty bitty plastics.
Every one of
ready to
them.
be blown.
Yeah.
And you say there's a couple million here.
In here alone.
In here alone. Okay. And what, we have more?
Moving out here,
Oh my, we have lots more.
you'll have to excuse our little mess over in the corner.
That's all right.
We started recycling some stuff. This is a trailer all set, 2 liter clear, ready to go.
Okay.
But this was just loaded. These bottles were made probably yesterday.
Okay. So they're going to leave here and just go not too far away to
They're
the
just going to go
bottling
across the
place,
road.
right?
Yeah.
That's where we're going to go from here.
And they're going to be on the line when you get there.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for giving us a tour here, Mike.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, this is the start of our product. Where all the concentrate and the materials are mixed together in order to produce the syrup that we're going to convert into product.
So this is where the pop is actually made.
That's correct.
And what are you making today?
Making Diet Pepsi today. We're going to be running that in a 2 liter package.
Okay, so are all 3 containers, do they have to go through a system here? Or?
No, today we're probably using 1 to 2 tanks to make the Diet Pepsi. And at any given tank, any given day, he can have several different products being mixed at one time.
Okay, so you might have 7-Up in one and Pepsi in another?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. It's a pre-mix section where we produce the syrup that's used in restaurants, in places like that where we have the fountains.
Okay, so this would be fountain pop.
That's right.
Okay.
And they're loaded in what we call a depalletizer, where the plastic and the strapping is removed, and they're automatically conveyed from the depal onto a conveyor, where they will run down into a rinser. And that is to clean the bottles, rinse them out prior to filling.
Okay. And these bottles just came from across the way, right?
They came from our Transatlantic Preformed Bottle Division,
Right.
where they are produced here.
Are they ever actually touched? So the bottles aren't handled by men very much, are they?
No, only to pick them up if they fall over.
Okay.
Sometimes if the alignment is not quite right, they may fall over, so you'll have a man there that'll put them back up or make sure there's no jam-ups in the line.
Right. So they're on their way to be washed now?
Yes.
Okay, so once they come out of that washing machine, or the rinser, as
Yes.
you called it, they automatically get picked up on this belt, is it?
Yes, sir. They go through the carousel of the rinser.
Right.
They take them back out. They're moved along what we call an air bear,
Okay.
which is an air-assisted conveyor. Then they're conveyed from there into what we call a bottling filler.
Okay. And that's this over here, your bottling filler.
That's right.
So they're actually getting filled up with the product.
This is what we call a 54 head filler. So it has the ability to do 54 bottles in one revolution of the machine.
54 2-liter bottles.
54 2-liter bottles.
And it's moving quite fast, so that doesn't take very long.
Well,
does it?
right now, if you can see, it's running at 127 bottles per minute.
Wow.
Okay, once they exit the filler, they're going through a capper. If you see the capper going through,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and the capper is indexed in sync with the filler, so that it keeps up with the speed of the filler, and caps to keep the bottles flowing at a constant rate.
So Titan right there.
That's right.
Captain Titan.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Now once they exit the capping machine, they follow a conveyor where they're rinsed off. Any residual syrup is rinsed off. They run down to another conveying line where some of the water is also blown off.
So that's what, like a hot, like a hair dryer that blows water and dries the bed?
It's just air.
Oh, okay. And what does this one do?
Okay, now from here they're going to be coded. Here is the production code is being applied, and also an expiry date code is being applied.
Okay.
So there can be tracking of the bottle. In addition to that, the production of the bottle prior to filling is also coded at our bottle blowing plant.
Okay.
So at any given time, we know when the bottle was produced and also when the bottle was filled.
Okay. So that little hole that's at the end of this pipe is actually blowing out ink?
That is actually what we call an ink coder.
Okay.
Okay, and it's putting the description on the bottle.
Yeah, okay. So what does that tell you, you said?
This will tell us what the production date is, what the expiry date, and some other information such as what our plant designation is.
Okay.
From here we go, we're running along the line. The next step will be labeling. This is an accumulation table, so if there's any problems down the line, if there's any problem with the labeler or the case packer, that the line won't have to stop, you simply go to the accumulation table and keep the process moving.
Right. Moving as fast as you're producing the pop right now?
It doesn't have to be.
Okay. Your accumulation table's starting to fill up a bit.
Right. Well, there could be other problems down the line, but Richard here has been a long-time operator of the labeler. He keeps an eye on where his process is coming downstream and where the problems are on the other side toward the case packer.
Right.
So he can adjust the speed to suit.
Okay.
Okay. So each bottle now is being wrapped with a label. As you can see, it's a continuous feed roll. So it's wrapped, it's cut, and that is glued.
Glued. Okay. Now, what does this tell them? This tells them how fast you're coming?
This tells him what his RPM is. He's also able to know what the temperature of his glue is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Santa is for... And Santa does what?
What does Santa do?
Christmas time.
That's for Christmas.
Okay.
That's for his Christmas production.
Okay, I see. And how many labels can you do in a minute, roughly?
There's a bottle per minute.
Yeah, right now he's doing 117 per minute.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Richard, how many labels are on a roll of 2 liter? 14,000.
And how often do you replace the roll?
Well, once every 2 hours.
Every couple hours. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And is that your glue?
Glue is right over there in that box.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a glue gun type glue?
No, it's actually, can we open the glue properly? Yeah. This is hot melted glue.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And what is it, sprayed on?
It's conveyed up. It goes around this roller.
Oh, and it just applies to one section?
It's applied to the back side of the label.
Okay. And that's it there?
Bag and all.
Wow. Cool. So you just drop the packet in there? Well, don't you? I thought you took the plastic off.
No, that's still glue.
That's all we'll do. Cool. That's neat. Okay, so we're labeling 116 bottles a minute.
Right now we're labeling 116.
And where does it go from here?
Now the next step is to go into the case packer, where they're grouped in 8 and dropped into a case. Prior to going into the cases, the cases are washed through what we call a case washer.
Okay.
And that's simply a spray of hot water.
Okay.
This is a case packer where they're grouped into a quantity weight, dropped into the cases. Cases are conveyed to be palletized.
Okay. Why an 8-pack? Most things come in a 6-pack or a 12-pack. Is it just for the size and the weight?
Yes.
Okay.
How many cases on a pallet are these? 50 cases per pallet.
Okay. 50 of these?
50 cases.
Right. And then is it ready to go? Is it ready for sale?
It's ready for sale. It'll be taken from here into our warehouse, and then take a walk into our warehouse.
Okay. There's a mountain of Mountain Dew.
This is a billing pen.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Bill's the warehouse manager.
Okay.
He knows everything that's in this warehouse,
Okay.
why it's here, how long it's going to be here, when it's going to go.
How many bottles of pop are in here today?
100,000.
Is that a good guess?
No.
No? Roughly 100,000?
Bottles now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not including the cans or
No.
the juices or anything else?
No.
Wow. Wow. And does it get fuller than what we see today? There's a bit of space here today, but...
First in middle of June.
Oh, really?
That their section over there on the floor be packed with public.
Okay. So the time of the year has something to do with
Oh,
the,
yes, yes.
coming and
Yeah,
going, is
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
So in the summertime, way up there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Christmas is even higher.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's the biggest time of the year, Christmas, bigger than summer.
Right, right. How long do you work here?
You want to know?
Well, if you want to tell me.
7.
37 years. Really? Pepsi's been good to you?
Yeah, very, very
That's good.
pleasant, yeah.
That's good. Well, nice meeting you.
Pleasure's mine. Have a nice day.
You too.
Well, the warehouse personnel will pick it up, they'll inventory it, and they'll place it in the appropriate bins.
Right. Well, I'm in Pepsi heaven. Oh my. Lots and lots. So you supply to all of Cape Breton, is it?
That is right.
So any store, any place you walk into where you can buy Pepsi or 7-Up, it comes from here?
Yes, we have the franchise for Quebec.
Okay.
We carry the other Sobe products as well. Are you familiar with those?
Oh, okay.
Right. Some of the exotic drinks.
Right.
Some of the other products we carry, of course, are Ocean Spray.
That's what I like. The mango.
Mango, we have cranberry juice, orange juice, apple juice, all Ocean Spray products.
Okay.
That's it.
I'd like to thank John McLean and Mike Basso for giving us a tour of the facility here today. It was more expensive than I thought it was. It turned out to be 3 different buildings, 3 different sites. I hope you enjoyed today's show half as much as I enjoyed the tour of today's facilities. And if you have any future show ideas or comments to make on today's show, I'd be happy to hear from you. You can reach me at 226-1928. Thank you for watching Telile Today. I'm Rhonda LeBlanc.